Hi, my name is Cindy King. I'll be applying for the position of English Literacy Educator in American Samoa. Just a little background about this position. The government of Samoa is eager to boost English literacy and teaching and learning capacity in Samoan primary schools. So, the Ministry of Education, Sports, and Culture has requested the assistance of the Peace Corps to help reach this goal. Results of the 2017 National Assessment for English continue to show high numbers of students who identify as at risk of not achieving learning outcomes in years 4 and 6, so grades 4 and 6 through 6. Peace Corps volunteers will therefore work in Samoan primary schools to promote the capacity of students and teachers to become proficient English literacy learners and educators. As far as my past experience in leadership positions, firstly, in high school, I became the president of the Best Buddies Club um, when I was a junior, which is working with special education students, and we try to bring together them with the rest of the student population and build relationships and friendship skills. Also, since high school, I have been a intern at a organization called In Our Own Backyard, which is out of Fairfield County, but we work a lot in Bridgeport and New Haven areas, which is an organization committed to helping neighbors help neighbors in their own backyard, and it works with the missions of Southport Congregational Church to provide hands-on help to those in need, not just in so our in-kind donations were all run through In Our Own Backyard. So I set up all community events, which included barbecues at a women's shelter, um, filling backpacks for children in the Bridgeport school systems, and other events as well. Past work experience I have that I think will contribute to my proficiency in this job is I was an AmeriCorps NCCC member prior to beginning college, which is a full-time residential team-based program for adults 18 to 24. We developed lots of leadership skills and strengthened communities by completing service projects very similar, it's incredibly similar to the Peace Corps. It's also known as the Domestic Peace Corps. Within my time there, I supported sixth grade teachers in a classroom at a school in Sacramento, California, which was in a low-income area of Sacramento, and it was also dual language with Spanish and English. I tutored students in subjects to ensure that they were equipped for the skills necessary to be considered at the correct intellectual grade level. I also, this is a little differently shifting gears, I worked to construct new homes for uninsured or underinsured victims of wildfires in Middletown, California, and helped coordinate independent service projects with local organizations within Middletown. And together we did an additional 500 direct service hours outside of our daily work as a Corps member. Part of that included distributing nutritious produce and other foods to struggling individuals and families. After my time with AmeriCorps, I was still on my gap year before college, and I went out to Mexico, Oaxaca, Mexico, where I worked at a children's home. The children's home was for mostly families that could not afford to properly support their children in getting an education. That included speaking in Spanish and English with those children, mostly Spanish. And after that, I organized a trip to Pine Ridge Native American Reservation, specifically Red Shirt Community, for 30 people for 2 weeks. I've been a part of that since high school, but this year I took on organizing it, doing all curriculum because we run a summer camp. I completely did curriculum for both weeks, and that was really awesome. So my relevant skills, I think, are one, I have been in a position very similar to the Peace Corps with doing AmeriCorps, and also I have lots of experience now, going on 6 years of experience with Indigenous people. So I understand their position and educational setbacks, especially because I've been working with the children in getting to a proficient grade level because it's such an issue. And I think my specific interest in Indigenous people and Samoa, I have been studying Samoa for quite a while, and how um, the United States government has not been supporting them in the way that they should be. So I really hope I get this position. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.